A big story of the morning, Alpha Data, live for its first day of trading on the ADX yesterday, closing more than 6.5% up. It's the UAE's first IPO of 2025, and we are joined by the CEO, Fayez Ibbini. Fayez, it's lovely to speak to you again. Mabruk on your IPO and your debut on the stock market.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And it's lovely to see you again after we are over the hump. We've been aiming for this for so long. Now it's nice to have it behind us.
And there's a fine art to pricing an IPO, isn't there? To maximise return for the shareholder that is selling, but also to leave a bit of room, some butter on the bread for buyers. How did you go about it?
So many factors. Obviously, the investment banks have the biggest say because they bring in all the estimates. But even the Abu Dhabi financial market has their own guidance on that. Really, the shareholders were happy to leave money on the table. And actually, had it not been the day before a bloodbath, and even on whether it's international or UAE, there has been a lot of losses. If you like them, maybe the bump will have been even more. So we're happy that it settled around the 6% up. I have to manage not only the public appetite and how they feel about it. I have to manage shareholders, and I don't want it to go from 1.5 to 3, and then they will feel sort of like we left too much money on the table. So it worked out quite balanced.
Was there nerves internally about the environment that you were going live in globally, the uncertainty, the talk of a potential US recession? What was the mood like in the camp?
Was there ever? It was really, really tough half hour before the bell, because everybody who has been talking to me will come and kind of whisper in my ear, sort of like just between the two of us. The market are very turbulent, and don't be upset if you see a dive. Everybody's diving. And I thought, this is the last thing I want to see because of all the eyes. This issue, for some reason, attracted a lot of attention. It's the first of the year for Abu Dhabi. It's one of the first family businesses to go public. It's a technology company, and there's not hardly any on the stock markets in the UAE. So there's a lot of attention, and the last thing we want to see is for it to go south. So I was warned, but fortunately for the first at least half hour, all we could see is red everywhere, except Alpha Data is in the green. So, and that's our corporate color. So we're happy about that. And I hope it continues this day as well.
What did you learn during the IPO? As you say, you're a private company, and this is something that the government wants to see more of, private companies listing and going through the process. What did you learn that others can benefit from through this process? Both what you did right, but also the pain points.
Yes, very, very good question. Let me say this. Anybody who wants to do this, and they have a really good reason to do it, that has to be a goal that they cannot back away from, deviate from. Most people I watch, they fall into one or two camps. Those who look at the goal and they're obsessed with the goal and they go after it, and those who see the barriers along the way and their attention is always on the barriers. And in this case, it's a grueling process. Barriers are galore, and if you look at them, you could back away at any one time. We started this has been going on for 2 years. So first of all, you need to be a good sized company, because the cost can be prohibitive. You need to have transparency and systems and processes in the company. You can't come at it as if like you're a grocery shop and want to go public, because there's so much demand. We had 3 auditors, 3 lawyers, 2 banks. Everybody's combing through your numbers and your past. So you need to be ready for all of this. So not everybody can approach a public market, especially a private company. Maybe a semi-government, they have the resources. Private, you need to be prepared, focus on the goal, accept it's going to be many, many twists and turns, but in the end, will be worth it.
How much did it cost you? What was the investment to get you guys IPO ready?
I would say probably have to count on something like 30 million dirhams.
Wow. And so you mentioned there, now the pressure is on you to keep it up, to deliver to your shareholders. What's the plan?
Yes, let me say, first of all, one key reason for us to go public, I maybe mentioned last time, was continuity and succession and all that. But honestly, and I will say this, Brandy, is, when you go on a really nice holiday and you wish other people could be with you, especially friends and loved ones, we were experiencing for the last 40 years continuous growth, continuous profit, learning so much, expanding so much. And eventually you decide, okay, I've enjoyed this journey. I wish other people can join us in this. So that was really a good underlying motivation. And it was so gratifying once we actually started to collect subscription and so on, that we have over 7,000 retail investors come and subscribe. We have over 100 institutions. So you feel now everybody is in on this venture, and we all benefit and we all can enjoy it and share it. The pressure is on. I think there will be extra pressure from public market because of the 4 times audit a year, other requirements of the public market. But as far as business concerned, frankly, we've always pushed really hard to deliver the numbers we deliver. And when you have decades behind you, that's not really something that I worry about too much.
Fayez, brilliant sentiment. We have to leave it there. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Again, well done on yesterday. We will watch the Alpha Data ticker with interest. Fayez Ibbini, the CEO of Alpha Data, after its first day of trading on the ADX. Thank you for your time.